Welcome to today's tutorial. I'm going to do doll makeup, also known as just like porcelain face. You can really take this to whatever level you want to, whether it's like zombie doll or sort of corpse doll or just, you know, yeah, ventriloquist doll. I'm not going to do ventriloquist doll. When the mouth is drawn on like it's a ventriloquist dummy, that creeps me out. I'm kind of trying to just do this fantasy kind of concept, and I had Alice in Wonderland in mind. So it's kind of like if Alice in Wonderland was a doll, like if you bought an Alice in Wonderland doll. Okay? Okay. First thing I'm going to do is go in with this NYX eye base. It's white. So I feel like it's really gonna make a great canvas. I'm going in with my Suva Etude palette, and I'm just going to fill in on top of my eye base. I'm going in with like just the white. I'm kind of setting it is what I'm doing. Bisque over it, or whatever this shade is. It is Cream Dream. Sauce Box is super cool. And they are restocking this palette. I'll put a link below in case they still have either any left or any pre-orders left. It's doing like a regular contoured eye look. I'm gonna use the, in that palette, the chocolate shade. Taking a detail brush, and I'm going in the black. I'm actually gonna switch over to my Suva palette, and I'm gonna put this red called Lock Bridge. Is that Lock Bridge? Yeah. In the crease as well, ever so lightly. This gives like a really cool dimension over the black. Okay, I am going to line my upper eye. I'm gonna try the Makeup Academy felt liner. Actually going to use my Kat Von D Lock-It concealer just to really set the kind of porcelain flawlessness. So I'm taking my Body Shop color drop thingies, shade adjusting drops, and I'm taking 210 Buff Lancôme Tient en Deux. I will probably always butcher that. Depending on how your costume, you know, what garment you are wearing, you may need to extend this down your neck so it doesn't look like a mask. can also use the NYX shade adjusting base. I had that video on shade correctors. So I need to pretty well powder this so it doesn't, there's still a lot more detail work I have to do, so we want it really powdered. I'm just using the e.l.f. HD powder. So I'm going to go back in with that NYX eyeshadow base, and I'm going in with I need a short, clean detail brush, and I am exaggerating my lower lash line. So I'm doing this. You have to do this really still. And I'm going to draw my eyelid. I'm going to draw myself a fake lower lid. Okay? I'm going in with the corner, and I'm not going to talk. Okay, now I am going to fill in my brows. Dolls have sort of these painted on eyebrows. Do you know what I mean? Like they look super feathery and like brushed on. So that's what I'm going to do. Just to brush some brow stuff through. Just kind of get the hairs defined. I'm going to do mascara on my top lashes. It's not going to matter terribly because I'm going to put on such thick false lashes, but still, I like to get in there. Contouring is especially important in this look because you want it blended, but you want it obvious. Does that make sense? So let's go with some little tools. I'm using just like this little e.l.f. brush, and I'm going in with Sauce Box again, and I am using shade Caramel. I'm also rounding out my cheekbones. I always see things differently a little bit differently as my face is coming together. So I am pulling this down. So it's not such a white gap right there. I haven't even added product. I'm just going with what's left. Okay, now I'm gonna go in my Suva palette again because this tangerine shade is such a good Turkish Bath. No, that's not Turkish Bath. Oh, that's Lockbridge, and Hookah was the other shade. Hookah I used on my eyes, and Lockbridge is this color. I'm using another small brush. What I love about having this bright blush can be so exaggerated on a doll. Like it needs to be like her cheeks are just And since we're not using highlight, because duh, I'm going in with just a small brush, and I'm going in this white. The Prohibition hub is the white. And I'm kind of using that as a highlighter. Kind of clowny, but you get the idea. I have 2 sets of lashes because that's what we're doing. We're doing lashes on the top and on the bottom. Okay, so I'm using some very exaggerated lashes. These are Sugar Pill. These are called Adore, and then these are Cara human hair lashes in number 28, and I got this on the Miss A website. And I'll probably do those last because those are the bottom lashes. That wasn't too bad. Okay, now for the lips. Clean lips. I'm kind of drawing a different shape to my eye. I'm drawing a different shape to my lip. I'm using just, I want to make a kind of want to make an ombre. So I'm using Dahlia from ColourPop because it's dark. This is the darkest one I had. I don't have anything soapy. Okay, this doesn't have enough detail to it. So I'm going to use my NYX eye pencil in kind of a plum shade, Jewel. I'm not going all the way to the corners of my mouth. And now I'm going in with Jeffree Star Masochist. Okay, oops, I filled it in and I forgot I wasn't gonna. Hang on. Now, I'm going in with another Jeffree Star I'm Nude. I'm also gonna add more. Putting my Cover FX nude in my waterline. Now, for the lower lashes, isn't this gonna be fun? I'm gonna put my other lash on and my wig, and I'll be right back. I'm ready. So there you have it. Now I look kind of like Sad Doll. Or Drag Doll. I'm still not used to it. There. You definitely don't need to go as dark as I did in the eyeshadow. And I think that would kind of give you a more innocent look. But you know what? This is so much fun. Do whatever you want. So yeah. This is a really, here, let me pan out a bit. This is a really cheap wig off of Amazon, and this is a dress from Goodwill, and it's almost like a little girl's dress, but they made it for like an adult, so I love it. I wear it for a lot of different things. And yeah, so if you want to just do something crazy for Halloween, just have fun with makeup, use what you have. You don't have to spend a ton of money. I hope this was fun for you, and I hope you got some great ideas. Have a happy Halloween, be safe, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.